This is your boy Officius. Just going to start doing a online Madden franchise journal, if you will. And every day when I do my skill trainer, I'm just going to kind of just log in and show everyone when oh, that's right, this is the Marshalls, this is the Money League guys, where CB has just won the Super Bowl. Congratulations, CB. Did you change your team? Who changed your team over here? Oh, J Ace went back to being the Oilers. That's nice. Um, Bruins all day. I think he needs to be booted. Clear cap penalties. And boot him from the league. Okay. Wow, Dizzy didn't change the Cowboys. Respect. Wow, what's that? I don't know. Bronco fan. Oh, he's the Barons now. Okay, well the Barons just won the Super Bowl, and this is, I always change the quarterback. He was Andrew Luck. He's Officius. It's always going to be Officius being quarterback of the Marshalls. But that, anyway, this is not what I came to do. I came to do my skill trainer for for the Madden All Stars GM League. This whole process takes about um, maybe 10-15 minutes. It depends on you, but it shouldn't take longer than 20 minutes once you get your rhythm down. Big injury decision. What is this? Kevin White. Okay, we always have a quick side note. What I do in these situations, if I want him to play through injuries, I say yes. Let him play through injuries just for the sake of getting XP for this week. Now, I'm actually going to lower him on the depth chart and start my rookie. Took him in the second round. 94 speed. Like, there's talent out there. Building up his route running now. I'm going to start him over Kevin White because I don't want Kevin White to get injured. Um, let's see what's the injuries already down to 77 and stamina down to 75. So you just want to play him through injury and drop him on the depth chart just for the sake of him getting XP that week. Oh, that's right. I had a sim. So I got some XP. So let's see here. So what I normally do, log in, see who I play. Then I'm not doing Jordan Howard right now, but I am building P. Ryan. I want to build P. Ryan's spin move. I think a power back with a good spin move is dangerous because he could go around you or through you. So I'm currently building that on him. So I'm going to build Officius. So I'm going to put Officius to wide receiver. Just for the sake of XP, always remember, you're never going to play a game with these guys under these positions unless you forget. Now, if you forget to change these guys back, depending on the league that you're in, you never know how the commish will take it. You could find yourself in violations of you can find yourself in violation of the position changes rules. That might be subject to a draft pick, suspension, it depends on your league. In our league, in some cases, if it's your first time, you get a warning, and then it will be draft picks from there. Let's see here. Also want to build my tight end. I'm realizing tight ends need to have about 90 run block. You know what, I'll put him in as a left guard. How about that? Left tackle. Because he has the run block. He has the size and the strength. left tackle. Okay. All right. So that's it for the offense. And remember, you want to set your depth chart according to who you want to get the most XP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And who are you building? I'm building. He's at 95 block shed. What are you building over here? If you have quick development, there's no reason for you to go at advanced without getting some XP. Those guys should be developed at all times. Like I'm still developing his. The next thing I need to buy for him is clutch. Put him in the middle. And then got your, who else am I building up here? Got Goldman. What's he do his play right now, huh? And Ridgeway and Bullard. You always want to build your young guys. You always want to build your young guys because it's cheaper for them to get XP, and as you want to start phasing some of the older players out of your offense, out of your scheme, you want to be able to always have another developed younger player to come on and be able to start for that team where it doesn't really cost you a lot of money under the cap because you've taken the time to have cheap young players under contract that's also developed. So right now I'm ready to do my skill trainer, and you'll see this time around because I've already completed my goals in my skill trainer, you won't have the computer releasing players. That's another tip too. You need to go under, let's see here, you need to go under settings and set it up where the computer won't add or release players if you go on auto or something. Okay, who am I developing? Hamilton. And I'll put Goldman here, then Bullard. Then I can put Joseph. Then I can put Ridgeway, get some XP. Jalen, what you doing up here? No, I'm at Joseph. There we go. We want to do it for the offense as well. Like here, AJ Green. I could probably start easing off of AJ Green. And I can do something like, you could do something like this. Who needs it the most? Quarterback. And you could do something like, even though it would be a waste of you do this. Herd. Because Herd is about to start, so then you do Meredith, Kevin White, AJ Green, P. Ryan. I don't care about the marshals. Might take AJ Green off and add. Oh no, never mind. I don't need to take him off. There we go. So we are now just going to start in the weekly trainer. Make sure you got your focus players. Make sure they didn't change. When I say you have a focus player, when you put them in there, just put them in there for the whole season. Don't take them out. You have to decide before the season who you're building. Cowboys just mentioned me. Goddamn Tim, I gotta play Tim. I hate the Cowboys. Number love, Tim knows mutual respect there. He's a great competitor. Great competitor, great commish. Alright, come here. So we got our guys. Now we're doing the white to play his. Oh gosh. Now we're going to do the fun part, is putting guys back and spending XP. The way you spend XP it depends on how you feel. If you're, I've known guys to save up XP and spend it every 4 games. Me personally, I spend XP every single game. That way, even if you beat me, the next time you play me, you're literally playing a different team, a better team. Change him back to quarterback. Then you're going to change him back to running back. He probably doesn't have enough for a spin move, does he? Let's see. Probably not. Nope. Next advance, he'll go to 80. You know, that's the patience factor. This skill trainer is not an overnight thing. It's that's why free agency is like drugs, because you go and you get a team overnight, you know, and then you get the thing with free agency is that these contracts get expensive as you go into the years, and it's better to have a farm system where you're developing guys, um, instead of just buying guys. Like I will see people in the draft, for example, in the free agency, they will spend 15 million a year on a corner that just has a little bit of speed, but they won't draft a project corner. A project corner is a cornerback that has um, a project corner is a cornerback that has the speed, the size, acceleration, the jump, but he comes back with like C minus zone and man coverage, but he has everything else. Maybe he comes back with C plus press and C man and C zone. Guy will pass on him. But I would draft that cornerback in the first round as a project corner and I'll build him for a season. And after a season, he's a lockdown corner. And it's better, and I'll have him for like 4 years for like less than $1 million a year because of his overall how he was drafted. And it's better than spending $10, $15 million on a quarterback, on a cornerback. That's just for example. Then you're gonna go back and change your line. Pernell, he needs some. Do these guys have clutch? Then you start saving for clutch. I think there's something to that, but let's get him to recognize these plays a little better. I need him to come off. I need my D line to start having high play rec. Start sniffing out these screens. It's all about that balance. That's what that Marshall emblem is. That Marshall's emblem is not a cop emblem. It's the divine feminine and the divine masculine together. Just for those of you with that knowledge, that knows what that is. Star David. Clutch. I think in his place, I will be saving for the clutch. I think clutch and 96 block shed is deadly. We'll put him at right, and he's going to be my run stopper. What you got? What you got? What you got? We go up a block shedding? Should we? No, I need you to start understanding these plays too. I need you to start sniffing out these plays too. Okay. So you can just see, obviously I've been doing it for a while, so it's going a little faster for me, but you can see where it's just something you just log in, you can just do, knock it out, 20 minutes, and then set your game up. And when you start building a team like this, ooh, so close. That's the moment where you're close like that. Don't spend it on anything else just to be spending it. Stick it out, follow through. At the end of your next game, maybe he'll be able to get some XP if you put him in for like 5 series. Maybe you could play like 10 down, sub him into a package, and he'll be able to go up. Ooh, look at that. That's a lot of XP, my friend. See? He'll be at 90 by the end of next season. By the start of next season, with the four, when you look at it when you draft, you go to the preseason, right? Now after the preseason, after the draft, you go to the preseason. The preseason is about what? 4 weeks, so you're going to get 4 advances. So that's 4 chances to do XP, to get XP. Then you go into the week 1 and you do another skill trainer, so you'll get 5 expanses. So if you are doing a skill trainer right, that's basically a brand new player overnight. Stay woke. I mean that. Stay woke. You got to stay woke out here. Okay. Let me do all this stuff. I'm starting Herd. Kevin White, I don't want you in the game. And over here, I want Whitehead. Let's put my speed out there. Actually, right. Okay. Tight end. Biblia. Left end. Always want to go back and make sure this is right. Bullard is behind Urine. Urine got demoted because I changed my scheme, but there'll be plays I put him in. Bullard. Just set my depth chart. Depth chart's important for those injuries on the fly. You want to know that you've set your depth chart with who you're comfortable coming in to play for you, to start for you. I believe in draft. If you draft your rookies, I believe you play your rookies. I put my best press corner in number 2. I press my best overall cornerback at the slot, which is basically going to be Bryce Callahan soon, but I'm working on his press. Everyone's press needs to get developed before you can play martial law. All right, now that I've set my depth chart, this is when you just spend your XP according to your scheme. That'll be on you. Deep, deep, deep. Let's get that deep accuracy up. Now, once I start developing a quarterback now, I'm going to be able to start making some throws I haven't been able to make in this franchise. A good third down back is a good third down back that could handle that left outside linebacker coming in. So that 77 pass block will go up against his run block. Will go up against his power moves coming off the edge. That's a lot of XP. I think he had 1,200. He gained 1,400 where I put him in the depth chart. I'm gonna spin these facts at you, people. Just by putting him in the depth chart. Yeah, route running. This guy right here, he's about to take Kevin White's job next year. He's coming for that slot. Can I go up one finally for you? Things are so expensive when they're older with that normal development. The reason why I'm building his release and not his route running to 90 is because I have him in a certain formation where he's going to go against the fourth corner if they come out on a dime, and I need him to be able to get into his route. Now, a good attribute that I build on my wide receivers once everything else is considered elite, like 95, 95, 95, 95 on release, spec, route running, and catching. Catching traffic is good. I'll take it to a 90. I'll work on it later. Is run block. Can't get to the edges consistently if you can't hold those corners, especially those bigger corners like Richard Sherman and guys like that. Having a wide receiver with 80 run block or better will help your offense and really take the pressure off the quarterback because it'd be easier for you to move the ball. Whitehead is a good guy, cheap. Ooh, can't even build him here. Gotta wait, you know. I want him to have 90 route running before I go anywhere else. Oh, rich guy, Biblia. He has the 80 run block now. This is nice. I'm taking that to 90. Zach Miller, he has a 77 run block. That means he probably just lost his job. Let's see if he can go up. It's okay. I come out in a lot of 5,000. I'll just deal with this injury situation before he dies. Okay, can he go up? Again, people, your right guard needs to be your best run blocking guard because they're going up against the best D tackle on the other side of the ball. Really important for those guards to have run block, you know, because the edge is always going to be manned by the opponent's best DN, so you want to be able to run straight up the gut, take the pressure off the quarterback, throw less picks, give yourself a chance to win more games. Injury's good. Still building him. Still building him. Let's see here, Morgan. Morgan, what can I do for you? Still need to get your passing to 80. See, it's a slow process, but just by having these guys takes away from my need to have to draft that stud to make a franchise difference in my game, you know? Like now, I think what I really need as a team is an explosive pass rusher off the end. Well, me and Tim got the same schedule, we got the same record. You know, these guys I picked up in free agency and re-sign at the end of the year for like cheap, $2-3 million a year. I have cap difficulties because I decided to try and win now, so I made some trades and took on some salary. I could always release if it came down to it for money, but it comes down to I'm gonna have to release two people that I'm probably going to release. Got my schedule. Oh, I'm probably going to release the last week 17, and hopefully it gives me enough cap to re-sign. Okay, all these guys are staying. Spent. New Rhyme. Okay. I don't think you can go up anything, can you? 94 press, definitely not. I have to wait. So you're in limbo. You probably need two more advances. You'll be at the 95 press. I think you can go up. I think you need one more advance. One more advance. I'll have 90 interior press. Smith, no, that won't go up. Fuller, what am I building on you again? I am building zone. Can you go up one for zone? Nope. One more advance. Stay impatient. Stay impatient. You can go up one press. Yeah, 10 more to go. 9 more to go. I could probably put him in the slot now. Okay. DJ Green, my man. My main man. Taking up your zone from 67. But this guy's, he's going to end up starting over you, TJ. Because I trust him more in the open field right now. In the open field, he's taking guys down. But I'm going to have you some packages. Don't worry. Hall, can you go up for pursuit? Even Hall can tackle in the open field. Fuck your ball carrying moves and your spin moves. Conservative tackle helps with the assist, no assist being on. Amos, I got his catching to 80. Got his toughness up. Big hitter, clutch, 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 clutch. I've had the ability to take him to the Pro Bowl once. Hopefully he goes again, so I can just make him unreal. So now, Amos, it's time to take your play rec up, and you take your play rec up to 96 now. God status. What are you doing now? Your awareness. Taking the awareness to at least 86. Hamilton, block shed. Oh no, he's play rec now. Walker, I think you still need block shed. Okay. Jalen, my pride, my joy. Get this play rec up. 83. Isaiah. Awareness is at 80. I wonder if I should. I want my left outside linebacker with a bunch of play rec. See here. Hubbard. Hubbard. Let's get you to 80 pursuit. So he's not bad. That's a bad sub coming in. 80 run block. 80 block shed. 80 pursuit. He has jump. He has a little play rec now. I'll start working on the play rec. And he has 88 jump. And he's 6'6". So that's a good guy coming off the edge. Hubert got 6'2", strong, got block shed, 85 jump. Hamilton is my backups, 6'2", 255. Got a little bit, he got nose on him. Got a little jump, 86. Jump is important when you guard in the middle. So that's it, guys. I think I have some stragglers. I'll go ahead and cut the video and take my ass to work. I'm always, I gotta be late to work. I need to cut him. These are the guys who will be in free agency soon, so I can re-sign my guys. It's a cold business, but money is the answer. These are guys that you'll be seeing in martial law soon, as they've just been getting XP. You know, soon you guys will look up and everyone on martial law will have 90 press minimum, you know, working on guys. This guy, he's actually going to be a free agent. Sad to say, I don't have the money to keep him. And, you know, no one deserves him but me, because I built him from nothing. No one would even trade for him. You guys sleeping on him. I get that zone and that man to 80. He's a nice little corner to guard the outside. He is now, I need to work on his press. Take it to 76, 76. Now when I get that press to about 80, he'd be a nice serviceable corner. He'll be in my cover 2 package with Callahan. That's another way to keep down injuries, guys. Don't just have these guys on your roster. Put them in packages so you're not constantly playing the same group of people, burning them out and making them tired, and that's how they get a lot of injuries. Like, you know, actually use the two wide receivers. Actually use your running back stable. At least these two need to be subbing off. You know, and if you're like me, um, I even progress my practice squad players every week now. And I was getting serious because I need to know when I release players who I can add, and I need to know that they're ready to go. Who's going to make the roster next year? You know, things like that. Oh, I didn't mean to sign them. Crap. Ah, son. This is like another all-purpose running back. I picked him up to build spin move on him. You can't have enough running backs. You know, you can't have enough running backs. This is another running back. Oh, he's going up too. You know, pretty soon Jordan Howard won't be able to get 1,000 yards rushing anymore because I'm going to just have different packages. See if I can go up any with him. This is a future tackle of mine on my practice squad getting XP. Just need to build up his he'll be a corner next year. Maybe even on the trade block. Maybe I could do a sign and release thing with guys. Even trade him for like fourths. This is the guy people need to worry about. He will be my future D tackle. 6'4", 347. That's the famous Anthony Nelson. That it? This will be a future defensive end, maybe. Just building them up. And this guy is a future backup quarterback. I got him like in the 6th or 7th round, I believe. Let's see, or did I get him out of free agency? Let's see, when did I draft you? I drafted you at the last pick in the draft. I picked basically 28th pick in the 7th round. Um, I see where I can develop him to be a camp arm, like someone that could come in and provide relief. Okay, let me take medium to 80. Take this to 85, 84. Take that to 85. I think he's young too, so he's a guy. What just happened? He's a guy that I can put on my practice squad for 2 years. 24. I don't know if I can put him on practice squad next year, but he, yeah, I mean, 86 throw power. He's just another third quarterback, just in case. I just leave him there so he can get XP. Just a little guy. Move to practice squad. So that's it, people. Um, Nothing else more. I'm probably going now do my little scouting. Scout my guys. What was I scouting last week? I completed this and I was moving on to linebacker. Now, another thing. Okay, just seeing what I need to do. Now, another thing, and I'm sure most people know this when it comes to scouting, you want to go to owner, go to staff, and then you want to hit triangle for staff changes. You want to go to scouts. You want to fire your scout because he's your offensive lineman scout. So you fire him and you go to available staff and you look for the position that you want to scout next. For me, it would be linebacker. So you hire a linebacker scout. And I'm sorry you have to go through the whole video to even get this trinket. And then you go to scout players. And then when you go to linebacker, you can see a fullback, it costs 15 to scout one. When you go to linebacker, you'll see now, instead of it being 15, it's 11, 7, and 3. So it gives you a discount on the position that you want to scout, which is kind of cool. No, it makes you able to scout more guys in that position group. That guy might fall to me. Let's see here. This guy's a mediocre guy. He might fall to me too. 6'4". See here. Ah, this guy I'll draft. I like him. If he comes back fast. Ooh, 6'3". Gotta see what that's about. 6'1", 259. Gotta see what that's about. 6'3", 256. This guy's gonna be a gem. 6'3". Hmm. Shits and giggles. Cool. Anyway, guys, that's it. Y'all be easy and start putting these tools to the test. Peace.